Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt like you weren't a priority for others? Experienced a time when you did a good job, had a great idea, or did something really valuable for others only to receive no recognition? That's why I know this is hard. Unfortunately, even when you act the right way, do what's best for everyone, and make yourself available to others, they may not notice or pretend not to recognize your true value. In fact, if you're still trying to please people that don't give you the recognition you deserve, you might end up discouraged. Reversing this situation can be quite challenging and is certainly an unpleasant feeling, especially when it involves someone close to you, such as family, friends, or a partner. According to Stoic philosophy, we should not expect recognition from others because it's beyond our control, and such recognition may not occur. Therefore, you shouldn't wait for it, since that's a recipe for frustration. But what if I told you that there are methods to become a priority in someone's life and to be more recognized? In fact, if you understand and apply what we're about to show you, it's quite possible that this can happen. There are a few steps that can help you stay at the top of someone's list. Following these 9 steps, you can make sure that the people who care about you feel that you're always a priority in there. You can make sure that the people who care about you feel that you're always a priority in their life. Now that you understand the problem, it's time to revolutionize your approach. Let's start learning the solution. Before I begin, I'd like to ask you to be sure to watch this video until the end because every step is important. Step 1. Create the fear of losing you. This is one of the most important psychological techniques that you can use to make someone make you a priority. People are often more motivated because of the fear of losing something than because of the prospect of earning it. If you want someone to see you as a priority, make them afraid to lose you. To do it, start to distance yourself emotionally. Stop sharing your feelings and confidences with them and begin balancing your time with other people. This will make them feel like they're not as important to you as they used to be. It's a very powerful technique, but it must be used with caution. If you distance yourself too much, they can give up on trying to recover. So you should use this technique with wisdom and balance. Step 2. Avoid always being available. The term quality over quantity is often applied to various areas of life and also applies to relationships. If you aspire to be a priority in someone's life, you may need to become less available. The more available you are, the more likely you are to be taken for granted. This doesn't mean you should only be available when you feel like it, but if you constantly adapt and accommodate to others, it's time to prioritize yourself. Sending the message that you have a life beyond them and are not just waiting for them, it will make them value your presence more. Step 3. Keep some mystery. In general, people are attracted to what is enigmatic and mysterious. The fascination with the unknown can be captivating and often makes people feel more connected. In relationships, being a little mysterious can work in your favor if you want to be seen as a priority. Avoid revealing everything about yourself right away. Give clues about your hobbies and interests without revealing too much information. Answer questions vaguely and avoid getting too deep into your personal life. The goal is to keep the other person intrigued and eager to learn more about you. Over time, they will begin to see you as a priority in their lives. Step 4. Allow them to invest in you. This is a delicate step that you need to take with prudence and moderation. You don't want to drive people away, but rather the opposite. Consider this. Who tends to see you more as a priority? Someone who has invested a lot in you or someone who hasn't? The answer is obvious. If you want someone to see you as a priority, allow them to invest in you. This can be done in a variety of ways. For example, let them invest their time in you by rejecting plans you know you won't be able to fulfill. Also show that your time is valuable by not always being available and make them wait for you. This attitude will send the message that you're not just anyone and they need to try harder to earn your time. This will make them see you as a challenge and start prioritizing you again. Remember to use this in a moderate way to make it work. Otherwise, the result may be contrary to what you want. Step 5. Prioritize your needs. This doesn't prioritizing your needs simply means not putting yourself in a position where you're not a priority. For example, if you know someone won't treat you the way you deserve, why would you want to be around that person? By surrounding yourself with people who consider you a priority, you increase your chances of being seen as one. It is essential to remember that you cannot control how someone else feels about you. You can only control how you feel about yourself. If you want to be a priority in life, make sure you're a priority in your own life. Step 6. Don't make them the center of your life. Did you know that people are often attracted to what they can't have? It's true. The more someone feels like they need to work for something, the more they probably want it. You've probably heard the expression, "the grass is always greener on the other side." This sentence symbolizes people's tendency to be more captivated by what they don't have. This also applies to relationships. So this 6th step emphasizes that you must keep this wisdom in mind when dealing with other people. It encourages you to keep a certain distance so that people are more attracted to your presence. It will get the message across that you're not desperate for their attention, and over time, they will value you more. Step 7. Stop initiating communication all the time. If you find yourself initiating communication with someone important in your life too often, it may be time to take a step back. This may seem counterproductive because if you want to become a priority in someone's life, shouldn't you be the one initiating? The answer is no. When you're always the one initiating communication, the other person begins to take it for granted, gets used to your efforts, and begins to see you as less important. What's the alternative? Just stop initiating and observe the result. If the other person really cares about you, they will make an effort to reach out to you. Step 8. Create your own happiness. If you want to become a priority in someone's life, it's important to create your own happiness and not depend on them to be happy. Although it would be great to have someone to make us feel good, depending on them for our happiness can lead to disappointment. When we depend on others to be happy, we're not really living our lives. We're living according to their agenda and priorities, which can lead to resentment. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, it's important to create your own happiness. Not only will this make you happier in the long run, but it will also make you more attractive to others as you'll appear more balanced and confident in yourself. Step 9. Be willing to walk away. The idea of walking away from someone we appreciate can be scary, but it's an important step in showing that you're not afraid to walk away. By doing so, you're sending the message that you won't accept anything less than you deserve. The person will naturally see you as a priority and will make an effort to keep you in their life. Always remember that your part is to do the right thing, which is within your control. So you must be aware that you are correct in your actions, and in doing so, you should feel well. Don't expect them to always give you credit or recognition, and understand that people may not always give you the value you deserve. Give time and patience to people. They'll start to yearn for you the way you want them to. In conclusion, to sum up the reasoning of these 9 steps on how to become a priority in other people's lives, absorb it to the end. We've all experienced moments when we feel careless or prioritized. However, it is essential to remember that our journey in life is ours, and the priorities of other people may not reflect our true value. Instead of allowing these situations to affect our self-esteem, we can use these moments as opportunities for personal growth. The key is prioritizing caring for ourselves, our happiness, and well-being. Others will begin to notice and give you the value you deserve. And remember, even when others don't place you high on their list, you can and you must give yourself the priority that you deserve. This isn't selfishness, it's self-compassion. By doing so, we can build healthier relationships, make decisions more aligned with our goals, and live a more fulfilled life. I sincerely hope that this message has been useful to you. I encourage you warmly on having arrived. That's it for me, and I've finished the video. If you want to improve as a person, like the video and leave your comment. Don't know what to comment? Comment "I dare," so I'll know that you made it to the end. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and join us. Thank you for your attention. Until next time.